Hi Gemini, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for December 2nd through December 8th, 2019. I'm going to start by pulling a card for overall energy for the week, Gemini. So let's see what's up for you guys. Ooh, we have the Vulture, life, death, and rebirth. Okay, couple different things with this card. Some of you, there could be some endings taking place this week. There could be some new beginnings taking place this week, or you're in that space, in that mental space where you're really considering some big change in your life right now. Okay, so that's the highlight of the week, Gemini. Let's pull some other highlights and see how they tie into this. But either something is ending, something's beginning, or you are hugely contemplating a major change, Gemini. All right, so we got the Daffodil, trust in your power, believe in yourself, Gemini. Whatever change like you're contemplating, those of you who are in that contemplation mode, don't sell yourself short. Don't think that you can't, or that there's not enough of this, that, and the other. Nope. Spirit's like, trust in yourself. You do what you've got to do for you, what's best for you. And next we have the Desert, resilience, and strength. Some of you, Gemini, this could be like a situation or relationship where you feel like no matter what you do, it doesn't go anywhere. Nothing happens. You're spinning your wheels and you're coming to this point where you're just like, I can't keep up with this anymore. And that's where this contemplation is coming into play. And whoever this person is, it's somebody a bit more significant, because to like make a lot of distance or completely disconnect from this person does something to you, like, will I be okay? So I feel like some of you, this could be where you're thinking about ending a really close friendship. Maybe you are thinking about starting a different job, or you are starting a new job and having to tell your current boss, like, you know, that's going to really sever the relationship. Okay, it's just like, man, Gemini, I feel like this change or this ending of something is because of a choice that you make, and it's after a long time coming, and you finally coming into the place of believing in yourself and in your personal power, and that you'll be okay, and that you can make it on your own, or you can make it in a different situation, and just kind of like letting things go. I do feel, Gemini, it's on you. This isn't like something that just comes in and just happens, and a choice that's made for you where something ends. It's the choice that you are making. So let's pull some tarot and dig a bit deeper. Nine of Swords. There's a lot of worry about it, a lot of thought. Next is, wow, the Nine of Wands. See, Gemini, this Nine of Wands could be like, I mean, these are to like clarify the Vulture, but it's like this Nine of Wands speaks to this Daffodil, the worry, the concern, and Spirit's like, no, believe in yourself, trust in your personal power. And over here, Nine of Wands, resilience and strength, going through the desert, like just a real long journey where you kind of feel like you're spinning your wheels, and it's just like, where is this headed? Where is this going? Okay, next we have the Eight of Swords coming out over on this side, feeling really restricted, with the Four of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, Gemini, believe in yourself despite the odds, despite the obstacles, despite what has been said to you, despite if you're like, I don't feel like I have enough resources or enough power, all of those things. Spirit's like, no, believe in yourself. Also, Daffodil being yellow, that takes me to the solar plexus chakra, which is your personal power, and putting boundaries and, you know, manifesting things that are good for you. It's almost like you're worried about either like your resources and your stability, or you're really worried about like hurting somebody's feelings or crossing them, by doing what's best for you, by making a choice for you. Okay, let's go over here to the desert. We have the Two of Cups. So many of you, this has a lot to do with a specific relationship in your life. And then also we have the High Priestess coming out here. Gemini, what you feel in your heart, in your soul, like you know what you've got to do. You know what the way forward is for you, but there's some hang up within you, like believing in yourself, afraid of retaliation, afraid of hurting feelings, afraid of severing a relationship. But it's like, you know, I need a change, or this must change because I can't go on like this any longer. Like you feel that so strongly. You have 2 9s coming out, and then the Two of Cups and the High Priestess is card 2. So 2 9s and 2 2s. To me, that's a couple of different situations in your life. For some Geminis out there, this is, you know, speaking to a couple of different things. And you, with 9s here, you're almost to the end of a cycle, a lesson, a relationship, a situation in your life right here. But the like choices on your shoulders of what you want to do about it. And to me, this reading is more about like spirit confirming to you, giving you permission, well, I should say encouraging you to give yourself permission to end things that aren't bad for you, to make changes in your life, to go in different direction, you know, than what is acceptable or what other people have told you, you know, whatever this is that holds you back, this worry and concern. It's like, give yourself permission to move forward, to do what's best for you, and believe in yourself, and believe that spirit has your back, and that you feel the way that you feel for a very specific reason. Okay, so let's pull some moon. All right, under trust in your power. Oh my goodness, look at this cleansing. You have the vulture again, Gemini. That is a huge sign. The vulture, you know, eats roadkill essentially, right? And so this is like something has got to get out of your life because it's toxic, it's decaying, it's dead, it's over. There's no longevity to it. It's like reached its end, and you feel it, Gemini. It's just sometimes it's hard to let go of what's familiar, or fear. I just, like, some of you fear some sort of repercussion or being cut off, and it's like that would really impact you in a negative way, and that's partly what's holding you back. But Spirit's like, sometimes you've just got to trust and do what you've got to do, because with the vulture coming out twice, there is something that needs to be cleansed, like just out of your life, Gemini. It is so toxic. All right, under life, under the vulture, we have caution, camouflage. Yeah, see, there you are. You're really nervous. Or Gemini, that coming out, some of you, you may need to keep your plans and choices on the down low until, you know, the moment comes. Like, to give an example, you know, if this is a living situation and where you're at is very abusive, maybe it is like you've got to kind of do everything in secret and prepare, and then just go, you know, under the darkness of night, so to speak, and trust Spirit that you're being led out of that situation for purpose, because there is no longevity in that for you. Okay, so the caution here is, I feel for most of you picking up that fear of this choice, and for others of you where you know you've got to keep your plans quiet, here's Spirit confirming that, but also saying, even though that's the case, still make the choice in what is best for you, Gemini. All right, under the desert, we have the Swan, new realm. Yes, yes, see? It is time for you to move on from something, some situation, some circumstance in your life, Gemini, and don't let fear hold you back, whatever that fear is, because Spirit has you. Spirit's empowering you, and it's time to make the decision, or it's time to just let things happen and step on, move on, let go, and step into the new realm, which will actually serve you. Okay, let's pull some advice, Gemini. Kindness. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. This to me is more about like you, Gemini. Be kind to you. Give yourself permission to do what's best for you. You know, because gosh, the way this whole reading has come out, I just pick up a lot of fear around you, and like a fear of like retaliation or something like that will happen to you, or will I be okay? And Spirit's saying you will be okay. You know, unless those of you that this is more of like a very serious situation in your departure, your exit, you're making your choice. Be kind about it, even if the person doesn't deserve it. Be kind about it. And if you're receiving a lot of backlash or a lot of negativity, it's like just shut that out and then don't even involve yourself. Be kind to you this week. And all those situations and relationships that are not kind to you, Gemini, don't belong in your life. And Spirit is saying that so strongly in this reading. All right, so those are your messages for this week, Gemini. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.